Hello everybody and welcome to the Chicagoland Speedway for the second race in the round of 8 in our NASCAR Heat 5 2023 mod career mode season number 2 playoffs. As of course after the first race it was Kyle Larson leading a Hendrick 1-2-3 finish with no playoff driver locking themselves in. We were the closest with well over a race and a half on points. So we should pretty much lock up today's stories of the race: Christopher Bell's arrival, Chase Briscoe's a friend, and Daniel Hemrick will start at the rear of the field today after changing his tires after qualifying, so he'll have to come from the back here. But notable things, myself and John Nemechek, bad qualifying efforts. Two chase recruiters going to start from the back, well deep in the field as we're going to be green and underway here at Chicagoland Speedway. Who's going to advance to the championship for? We are going to find out as we start this race from 27th place. Got a long way to go to get to the front of the field after an abysmal qualifying effort as we work to the inside of Noah Gregson and Riley Erbst here into turn 1 and 2, going 3 wide, moving to position number 25. Now set your sights on the 91 of Shane Van Gisbergen, our teammate SVG, to get to 24th here. He of course got that Watkins Glen win in the second race of the playoffs. Hasn't been relevant since, and now we go by the 47 of Stenhouse. I'm trying to go by another playoff driver struggling early. AJ Allmendinger in the 16 here, running in 22nd. He's been so good in the mile outs in the playoffs, but struggling today. Now we go 3 wide to the outside of the 48 of Alex Bowman, trying to get by the both of these drivers. Contact being made. We go to the outside of the 48, try to take that position through 1 and 2, get a nice run through the center next to the corner right there to clear the 48 for 22nd. Get to the outside of Allmendinger as well for 21st, and then cross the inside of Briscoe. A little bit of a bump draft I gave him there. We're going to be 3 wide for 20th. Now down to 2 wide and 3 and 4. We move into the top 20. Going by Chase Briscoe. Huge shove from Allmendinger here. Gets us right up to the bumper of Carson Hocevar, who we almost run into. We managed to dive to the inside to get around him here for 19th. And set our sights on Bubba Wallace and Michael McDowell, our next 2 passes. A great early start to this race as we move our way through the pack here from the 27th up to fighting for 17th and 18th here. So already have 10 spots as a job with the green flag at the front. It's William Byron leading, trying to get his second win of the season. Of course, he was a shock elimination in the round of 12. Since then has been incredible. Was top 2 in both stages last week and ended up finishing in 3rd as we shove McDowell way out of the way, secure 17th right there. Now trying to lead once again. Now we catch the 12 Ryan Blaney for 16th down the back stretch. A few laps later, we go right underneath Ryan Blaney. Continue our march through the pack here early in this opening stage. Right ahead of us, there's 8 of Kyle Busch, 9 of Chase Elliott. 2 championship contenders struggling early this race, running at the back end of the top 15. And now we get a run to the inside of Chase Elliott for that position. And now we get a big run on Kyle Busch as well. We're going to try to go 3 wide middle, send it in there, catching up to Kyle Larson, trying to lift before going to the corner. Got really loose right there. Right into Elliott, who gives us a shot up out of the way here. I'm trying to lift. We somehow keep it off the wall. But now we make kind of Elliott Blaney. We're sliding all over the place, trying to hang on to positions. All hell starting to break loose here at Chicagoland. Now we catch up to Bubba Wallace and Ryan Blaney. Go the inside of Bubba for 16th here, coming on the exit of 3 and 4. We get loose off the apron, get put 3 wide middle. Bubba clears, and now Blaney gets into us once again. And now we'll drop right back down to position number 18, basically. Now we get another run of Bubba Wallace. I give him a shove in the corner, then send it in on the inside of 1 and 2, trying to make the pass. Larson right up here as well, running 50. We actually get a tremendous exit to the corner, right on Kyle Larson's left rear quarter panel, trying to go for a top 15 spot here. He is struggling shockingly at his track that he is so good at. Of course, in the past, Larson has been, he was part of that incredible 2018 slide job finish. He was also top 2 in 2019 when Bowman got his first ever win here. So Larson's been pretty good at Chicagoland Speedway, but not today, as Bubba Wallace and myself go to his inside. Ross Chastain just up ahead of us there. Byron continues to lead this race, and now Brad Keselowski is just taking the lead. So the RFK driver, now myself, Bubba, we're squeezing 3 wide, Larson Blade 4 wide, oh, it's smoking, we got problems on the inside. There's Ty Gibbs has wiped out on the inside, and that's because, watch this, Ty Gibbs blows the tire next to turn 2, slams the wall, takes out championship contending teammate Denny Hamlin. And Hamlin goes crashing down the backstretch, his championship hopes in jeopardy all of a sudden. Just like that, he is on the ropes. And now a few laps later, green flag pit stop cycle, as no caution comes out for that, so we jump up to 8th, the 2 cars pit. Next up later, here comes everybody. Keselowski, we're battling Nemechek here for 8th, and we come in with a hot pit road entry. But look at this beautiful execution, right down to pit road speed limit, right on in. Just stay ahead of Nemechek, coming for our pit stop. We're going to play some strategy here. 1 can and right side tires, and only 2 tires and fuel to try to get us some track position, get us some stage points here. That is the goal. So great ace pits up for the pit crew. We're going to come out first out of everyone in our group, and that means we're coming out of the race, cycling out of the racetrack in the lead here in Chicagoland. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? We are leading the field down on the exit pit road. We're trying to beat Brad Keselowski on exit here, which we will with our outside lane momentum, being able to merge onto the track quicker than he can with more pace. He has to lift out the throttle, and we try to drive away with the lead here. But now next lap, we did lead a lap, so at least we have that to recover. Here comes Keselowski, huge run down the back, trying to throw an aggressive block, trying to hang on to the stage win like we did last week in Las Vegas. Just trying to block everybody and hang on here. Keselowski to our outside here. I lift in the middle. He's got such a fast car. He can just full set. I can't begin to Keselowski. Sliding around he goes. Keselowski spins. He's realized we're in the wall. We got to somehow throw a block out. Byron, they're wrecking behind us. Caution is out. Stage is over. And we will win stage 1 in Chicagoland. Byron second. Bell third. Keselowski fourth. Reddick, playoff driver, in 5th. Kyle Busch, playoff driver, in 9th. So right there, you got 4 playoff drivers getting points. Myself, Bell, Reddick, and Busch. Shout out to Zane Smith getting stage points as well. But the same top 2 as last week in the first stage. Same order. Wild how that's uncanny how similar that is. Now we're going to come down pit road, but we lost all of our track position. Myself and all the guys that had to come down. So we restart here in 29th. We got a long way to go to work our way back to the front once again. We're going to start charging through the field once again. This might be very similar to what we did last episode at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, where we passed the most cars out of anybody. Is continuously driving back and forth from the back of the field. With fresher tires on the restarts, different strategies, all that kind of stuff. They're already into 22nd at the end of the first lap, going by Chase Briscoe right there. Could have Justin Haley, Harrison Burton. We go 3 wide bottom, go the inside of them. We hit the apron and go flying up the racetrack here into turn 1 and 2. Burton to our outside, Haley to our inside. We're trying to hang on to it. We narrowly do somehow avoid making contact with Haley or Burton down the backstretch. Some nice, clean racing so far. Definitely an improvement. Now we're in P20, trying to chase down the 48 of Bowman, the 91 of Van Gisbergen. Huge run on them. We go 3 wide bottom, past both of them, move right on up into 18th. Now we are chasing down the 3 of Austin Dillon, who runs in 17th. Trying to get to his inside here through 1 and 2, so we finally clear the 48 there. Get a beautiful run next to the corner, get to the inside of the 3, get the momentum. Clear him, dive to the inside of Michael McDowell for 16th down this back, straight away to 3. We're make some contact. Of course, it's a rival, that's to be expected, nothing new. Just a little bit of a shot, setting us up here into the 36 of Earps. We're going way wide. We lift. Now dive to the inside of Earps in that 36 machine. As we run 60, trying to get by Earps to go into 15th here. As we make that pass going into, coming out of turn 2, and now we chase down Todd Gilliland for 14th. Next lap down the front stretch. We're trying to get by Todd Gilliland here, get to his inside here. Still a long way to go in the second stage. 1 pit stop to be made. Now we dive to the inside of Todd Gilliland. Gonna throw a classic slide job, as Dale Jr. would say, to the inside of Todd Gilliland. We make that pass nice and easy. Now down the back stretch, go to the inside of Larson. A little bit of a shot right there. Now we go to the inside of Larson, trying to pull off our 3rd straight slide job pass here at Chicagoland. And we will do just that here. Exit turn 4, slide right on up, complete the slide job into 13th. Now, a few laps later, we've caught AJ Allmendinger, fellow championship contender, fighting for 12th down this back straightaway, and we'll make that pass with, guess what? Another slide job, nice and easy on exit of turn 4. Now we dive the inside of Bubba Wallace as well, moving to position number 11, having a great charge through the field here early in the stage with our fresher tires. Has worked brilliantly for us. We've charged right back up into the top 10 here, back into contention. Chris Buescher is leading this race, by the way, for RFK Racing, so shout out to him and that RFK team having a great run today. So we go to the inside of Ryan Blaney, move into position number 10, clear him, get to the inside of Eric Jones right here, dive right to the inside of him coming out of turn 4. Try to go into 9th here with just 13 to go in stage 2. It's going to be a little bit of a tight squeeze here going to turn 1, probably going to be some contact. And indeed, there is a little bit there. He gets loose. We managed to clear Jones, hang on to 9th, and now starts next to the SHR duo running very well. Noah Gregson in 8th and Josh Berry in 7th. So great runs for those guys today. And we'll do a nice easy slide job on Gregson out of 4. And get the run on Josh Berry, go right to the inside of him, and take position number 7 from him here, hopefully. With 12 to go in stage 2. Pit stop coming about 5-6 laps or so. We get to the inside of Berry, clear him for 7. He gives us a shot. Josh Berry not afraid to give us the bump in the crossover. He does, and now we're making some contact in the corner. But we'll regroup. We get a draft here at 3 and 4. We're trying to get by Berry here as well. We get to the inside of him here. Make sure he doesn't get to the inside, and we just drive it in deep into 3 and 4 here to get the momentum. And he's really pitching us down, so I'm going to run him way out of room. Just run him way up out of the groove here, way up the racetrack. Get by him. Secure P7. Keselowski in the lead, trying to get to the pit stops. Yeah, observe, we now cycle down to the lead. We stayed out longer. Myself, Christopher Bell, on that differing pit strategy, going to pit stops here. Now, once again, just like last time, we were battling a car coming to pit road. This time, we're nearly wrecking coming to pit. We let Bell go ahead of us. He shoots way down pit road, and I hit the apron and once again beat him in. Almost a wreck coming down, just barely get down to pit road speed limit. Another perfect execution coming down to the pit lane. It's going to be 4 tires and fuel this time. As our old strategy call, it's not going to work this time out. We got to take 4, and hopefully our fresh tires work for us. So we come in, get 4, and we're going to be heading right back out there on the racetrack. We'll see where we cycle out here. A lot of guys ahead of us. Currently scoring second. Busher just took the lead from us, so Busher leading the way here at Chicagoland Speedway. Currently scoring in 4th, merging up on the racetrack, trying to get our speed quicker than everyone else. There is Chase Elliott flying by on the outside. Here comes Keselowski hauling the mail throw. Late block, very late, and I tried to back out of it at the last second. Just an unwise decision there. Get hit by Keselowski. He goes by. Now we're on the last lap of stage 2. Busher looks like he's got the stage win in the bag, and we're trying to chase down Chase Elliott here for 5th on the last lap of the stage. We got to run on him. We have been gaining consistently the last couple of laps on Chase, and now we are closing in the middle of lap traffic going by Priest and Stenhouse. We're flying by these guys. Got a huge run here on the 9 of Chase Elliott, trying to close in to take that 5th spot away. Last time stage, we send it in 3 and 4. Contact made. Elliott sideways. He saves it. We move into 5th as Busher wins stage 2. We come through to finish in 5th in stage 2 with that last lap pass on Chase Elliott to get 1 more point, which is always huge. So final stage results, Busher your stage winner, Kyle Busch 8 stage points, having a real good day today. We get 6 coming home 5th, Elliott, Nemechek, Bell, so 4 straight playoff drivers in a row, 5 for Elliott, 4 for Nemechek, 3 for Bell, and then 1 point for Tyler Reddick in 10th. He'll get the 1 stage point. So there you go, you got 6 playoff drivers getting stage points to stage, but Busher, stage winner, RFK, very fast today at the Chicagoland Speedway. Now we want to begin stage number 3. It's going to be 24 to go. We restart here in 4th. Our pit strategy helped us get a great pit stop on a pit road. Good track. This restart 4th here. Byron, a little bit lack on the restart. I dive to the middle, right to the inside of Byron here, being aggressive. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead here. Coming out of 2, going for the lead now, side by side with Chris Busher. Big run on the exit of 2 here at Chicagoland, trying to take the lead for the first time, just legit on the restart. Equal tires. We're fighting for our playoff life here, trying to make the championship forward. A little bit of contact with Busher. He will clear us, though, into 3 and 4 as we don't have the pace or the grip to really contend with Busher. Or how about Kyle Busch going for the lead, trying to lock himself into the championship 4 for the first time since he won it all back in 2019. Can he get it done? We'll see now. We're in counting the 6 of Keselowski. Sideways goes Keselowski. He saves it, and look at all the positions we are losing. 4, 5, 6 spots. Elliott, Nemechek, Berry, Zane Smith all go by. We drop all the way down to 7th. At this point, we're hanging on for dear life on this restart as we do not have the pace or grip that I thought we did. And we are just not really good. Keselowski now shunts us off into Zane Smith. We're making contact now. He's squeezing us here. We're 3 wide, almost 4 wide down the front stretch. Incredible racing going on here at Chicago. How about Tyler Reddick ripping the top right there? Something he loves to do, which will definitely make him a threat at Homestead if he can make it there. He's definitely going to be a problem for us for the championship. Now here comes AJ Allmendinger to the inside. We continue to drop back, trying to hang on to 9th here. Just desperate for something to go our way. Now Reddick working the inside of the 71 and the 4. That car has got beautiful handling. Reddick is just hauling. He's flew right by both Berry and Zane Smith. He is into 6th now as we try to work the inside of Berry and Zane. Here comes William Byron, 3 wide, middle squeeze, 4 wide. Christopher Bell almost wrecks. What a save right there. We were just out of room trying not to wreck. We got tight. Subbing to William Byron. And now here comes the 24. Byron making his way back through the pack now. Going by myself. And I just can't get by Zane Smith right now. It's just so frustrating. And now through 1 and 2, trying to throw a slide job on Zane Smith. Here we get to Josh Berry, but Berry sideways around. He goes word of the wall, and we are wrecking as well with Zane Smith. Cars crashing, slamming the wall. Allmendinger involved. 5, 6, 7, 8 cars piling in. Caution is out. We crash. It all falls apart. But we pit for fresh tires. Myself, John Hunter Nemechek, the only 2 to do so. Playing some smart strategy here with 17 to go to put ourselves in a position to charge through the pack and maybe have a strategic advantage in the final laps of this race. We still have 1 more green flag pit stop left to go. We're hoping we'll only have to take fuel and we could probably steal a win here, I'm hoping. So we're restarting in 23rd. Well, we were way back there in 27th, but now we're up to 23rd, 22nd. Working our way to the top 20 here behind the 48 of Bowman. And dive to the inside of him, moving to the top 20 at the end of the first lap of the restart. So 16 to go. We're about 2.5 laps or so short on gas. We're trying to work our way back up in the top 15, but we are, with our fresh tires, we are hauling. Flying by Blaney, Gilliland, Chastain. Now we're going to way up into the top 15 nearly with this strategy call. Chris Buescher still in the lead, looking like it could be an RFK day today in Chicagoland, where they could get the victory. Their first win since Buescher got it done at Michigan at the end of the regular season to clinch his playoff spot. Then he was out in the first round. I go the inside of Zane Smith for 14th. We finally get by that cursed 71 car. Now the inside of Josh Berry once again. Whenever we were around him last time, it caused a yell. Always something between us two, us rivals here in the corner. We are going to clear Berry. We will barely, but to give us a shot. We slide up the track wide into Jones. There's Berry. We throw a block, and around goes Berry, spinning behind us, back into traffic, into Gregson, back into the pack, into Larson, and cars are crashing everywhere from us. Hard hits. McDowell in it, bang, slammed by Briscoe, LaJoy. Hard, 4 or 5 cars, hard collisions, and myself and Nemechek take fuel only. Everyone else takes fuel and tires on this restart. So it's 11 laps to go to decide a spot in the final 4 at Chicagoland. We are on the outside of Brad Keselowski. We'll have such a good restart. We clear Keselowski for the lead here at Chicagoland. Myself and Nemechek, 1-2, both fighting to get in the final 4. We lead a lap. Now just 10 laps to go. Who will advance to the championship 4 here at Chicagoland Speedway, or will we have a non-playoff driver winner like Chris Buescher, who's got a huge run on the outside? We throw a block, desperate to try to get the victory here. Into 3 and 4 we go. Buescher on our outside. He has the momentum. Going to make the pass, and he will. We don't have the pace. We're on older tires as well. So now we're sitting ducks. Oh, a late block on Nemechek there. Almost caused a big one. Oh my goodness. Buescher is driving away. And on the outside here comes William Byron. And we're helping prevent a playoff driver from winning here. Throwing a block now on Kyle Busch, trying to hang on to 3rd. But ourselves, we are just losing positions here left on the way to restart. We just didn't have the right strategy call again. But we did a great job earning points today. Getting those 16 stage points was huge for us and allowing us to be in a spot here to advance on points to the final 4. There goes Reddick. He's there for 3rd. Keselowski hits us, and now we're going to start bleeding positions here as we just can't hold them all back. At this rate, I'm just trying to bring the car home in one piece and not end like we did last episode at Vegas. Bell sideways. He hangs onto it. Here goes Keselowski. Another late block. Almost wrecking the 2 of us right there. Should have slid up quicker than that, but a little bit late on the block. So now we're trying to hang on to the top 5. That's going to go out the window here shortly as Keselowski and Nemechek both go by. Here comes Kyle Busch down to 7th. And the positions, they're just going to keep on just driving away from us here as our strategy just didn't pan out, not the way we wanted to go, but we'll still salvage what we can. I think we'll still have enough points. We should clinch the championship 4 on points. It's all about building that Homestead car. Eric Jones sideways, nearly wrecking. Eric Jones saves it. Oh my goodness, what a save by Eric Jones. And now we are closing in on Elliott and Blaney. They're going by now. We drop down to 11th, now outside the top 10 for the first time on the restart. And all the positions just falling away. I'm fighting. I'm trying hard to fight, making a little bit of door slamming with Ryan Blaney, doing my best. But as you can see, the car just does. We just don't have it today. And we're struggling once again, just like last season. We struggled in the first 2 races of the round of it. Well, we had a good run at Homestead. We struggled at Las Vegas like we did. Now we're struggling here at Chicagoland. And we're probably going to, we'll see how we'll do at Martinsville. But hopefully we can get some positive momentum going that championship race, or else, I don't know, man. It's definitely going to be interesting to see if we can pull off back-to-back titles. And now we're fighting Riley Zane Smith here and the 23 Bubba Wallace. We're 3 wide middle down the backstretch. Huge run Riley. We dive to the inside of the 12 of Blaney. Trying to move to 13th. A tight squeeze. Bubba's inside of us there. Blaney almost gets turned around there. And now we're into Zane Smith. He's almost into the wall. And it's just tough. We're down to 15 now. Feel us there. We're diving back to the inside of Zane Smith and Bubba Wallace here to try to get by Zane for 14th on exit of 4. Cannot do it. Once again, no luck there. Now just 2 to go. Chris Buescher leading this race. Looks like he's going to get his 2nd win of the season. No one's going to clinch with a victory today, it looks like. And it'll be down to everyone pointing their way in or winning at Martinsville next time, which will definitely be interesting. We'll have 8 drivers fighting for 4 spots in one race. Going to be intense. Now we're doorstep. No, but how is this on the restart? We're flying by right by Gregson, Wallace, and Zainsmith into 12th. We make the pass work. Shoves Gregson out there. Almost wreck right there. Way too wide out 4. White flag. Final lap. Presented by Credit One Bank here at Chicagoland. Who's going to go to victory lane? It looks like Chris Buescher will. Bigger question is, can we hold on to 12th place here and bring home the best finish we can? Zane's got a big run here down the back. Should give us a shove off the 3 and 4, but here comes Denny Hamlin. The 11 finally back on the lead lap after all of his issues today. Is going to have a shot. Zainsmith gives us a bump. Last lap, Buescher wins the Chicago. Throw a late block on Zainsmith. He spins and takes out Hamlin. Hamlin wrecking behind us. We come home 12th as they crash hard behind us across the line. 10 cars go crashing. Final race results. Chris Buescher wins his 2nd time of the year. It denies any playoff driver from clinching, especially Tyler Reddick coming home 2nd. So close to locking that final 4 spot in. We'll have to wait another episode. Christopher Bell, next playoff driver, and 4th. And then 3 in a row from 6th to 8th. Kyle Busch, he needs a good 6th place run. He got it today. Nemechek, 7th. Chase Elliott, 8th. Then myself, unfortunately, down in the 12th position. It didn't go the way we wanted there on the final restart. We dropped to that point. And then Denny Hamlin, even though he wrecked across the line, finishes in 14th backwards to have a late race recovery. And then AJ Allmendinger, disaster for him, finishes in 23rd after a tough wreck there with us. And you see the other race results. Ty Gibbs, of course, the only DNF in 40th. Byron, another 3rd place finish for him. Keselowski, another top 5. And Jones and Truex each added top 10 to their season total. Back-to-back top 20s for Riley Herbst. Good run for him. Zane Smith, of course, crashing there late. Ends up 16th. And so in the end, it is Chris Buescher winning. And now the playoff drivers, it is the Toyotas having 3 of the top 4 with Reddick in 2nd, Bell in 4th, and Busch in 6th out of the playoff contenders. So not Busch in 6th, Nemechek in 7th. Then for Chevy, of course, we had Kyle Busch 6th, Elliott 8th, myself 12th, and the last Toyota was Hamlin 14th, and the last Chevy was Allmendinger in 23rd. Also, some notes looking after the race results. Tough finishes for Austin Cindric, Michael McDowell outside the top 30. SVG finishes 27th. Could be better for him for a few oval starts. Bowman, top 25. But Buescher gets a victory, and we'll see the updated playoff grid momentarily. Did the playoff grid. We start with a 113-point gap, which means we have officially clinched our spot into the championship 4. We will be fighting to defend our title at Homestead. Christopher, the Toyotas, looking very strong. Bell, 33 above, basically locked in unless something crazy happens at Martinsville. Reddick plus 11, Hamlin plus 5, Elliott out by 5, Nemechek out by 15, out by 26 for Busch, out by 27 for Allmendinger. Pretty much must win. So until the next episode of the cutoff race at Martinsville, I hope you all have a good one.